Hello. Are you back to work yet, or are you still waiting to open? Do you feel like you wish you had more support? We are facing the reality of our clients not returning right away and our job just not being the same ever again. We are facing new expenses and real financial burden.
Thank you for joining our community and accessing the ultimate guide for salon and spa professionals. 50 success hacks that will save you from an overwhelming amount of research, because we did a ton of research and we put it all in here for you to easily access in one place.
In spite of the fact that we have this new sense of responsibility, we still want to be able to maintain our high standards and continue to be top stylists through all of this. We'd like to help you do the same. My name is Kristen, and I needed to know exactly what the information was in one place. I wanted to know all of the rules and regulations so I could work with my clients to help them feel more confident. Being prepared really helped me with my stress level when I went back to work. I wanted to do everything I could to support my clients so that it's one less thing they had to worry about. I have been back to work and can relate to all of you on that.
My name is Rebecca, and I've been in the industry for over 21 years, and we are in unprecedented times. I was feeling like we had a lot of information, and keeping it organized was hard for me, even me, and I'm really an organized person. So to put it in one single place, not only for me to be able to access, but also to share with our community to really help us all to be able to recover more efficiently. No matter what your beliefs are about this pandemic, we are all facing uncertainty about what the future holds. If you're doing hair, I want to make sure you're thinking about you and what you need, as well as what your clients are needing. I've been closed since March 16th, and I can relate to you on that. Who is this guide for? If you're an independent hairstylist, esthetician, makeup artist, nail tech, or business owner in the beauty industry, we're not here to judge you. We know you're going to do what you got to do. We want to help you have the guidelines to be safe. We're not here to tell you how to do your business. We know that this is an emotional time for us. We feel emotional about it. Before you get started using this guide, make sure to read over how to use this guide section. Let's get started.
Section 1. Where are you now? Look within yourself. Your spiritual, your physical, and mental health is a priority. Let's do a temperature check to discover where you are now. You have to know where you are before you can see where you want to go. Get ready for a change. It's happening. The best thing to do is remain open to your story, find the block, and get out of your own way and find your new reality.
For instance, I wonder if I'll ever return to my beautiful salon. And if I do, will it look anything like it did before? If I'm not ready for change, if I haven't filled my cup, if I don't know my own limits, closing my salon would be much harder if I'm not equipped to handle it. Coming from a place of grounding enables me to make better decisions about my business instead of making fear-based choices from emotion.
Number 1, get ready for change. As humans, we are creatures of habit, and we don't like change for many reasons. Loss of control, excessive uncertainty, concerns of competence, not wanting to do more work, and the idea of real threat are a few reasons we don't like it. Making a conscious decision to remain open will really help us handle what's to come.
I found that before I do any type of planning, I like to connect with what's most important to me. The activity that we included will help you get grounded with just that. Take a dive into your past, get grounded in the present, and imagine what your future will look like.
Number 2, fill your cup. We are constantly giving, and we have to find the little things that revive us. I am naturally a high-strung person and love commotion, and I'll take it too far and overexert myself. It takes real effort for me to slow down, refocus, and take care of myself to feel zen. So I personally have to work at finding the balance. It is so rewarding when it happens. When I'm lucky enough to score some alone time, I feel really at peace and so happy when I can immerse myself in beauty-centric things. It truly was the catalyst to being in the beauty industry in the first place, and getting back to my roots really helps me with that. For example, I make a room and shower spa spray that I release a few pumps of in the shower, and the steam fills the air with this airy calmness, and I instantly start to relax and then continue to do my special homemade body scrubs and things like that. One of my very few happy places.
Something that really helps me that I like to do is breathing, because I can do it anywhere at any time. Deep breathing is the groundwork in so many types of meditation, and its calming effect can be so significant that there's research linking meditation to reduction in stress, anxiety, and even depression symptoms. When you take a breath, it's going to be either in your chest or in your belly. So go ahead and take a deep breath in. If you saw that your shoulders lifted up, that means you're breathing through your chest. If you take a deep breath in and you notice your belly go out, that means you're breathing through your diaphragm or your belly. And for the really therapeutic benefits of breathing, you want to be breathing through your belly. Incorporating breathing activities 1 to 3 times a day really helps me a lot. It was a struggle at first, but it got easier over time.
Number 3, care for your body. Caring for your body is obviously self-explanatory, but it is so important and we forget so easily or we don't prioritize it.
One of the things that we call out is drinking water. My mom was a nurse, and I always went to her hoping that she'd have some magical answer for an illness I had. But without failure, she'd say, "Are you drinking enough water?" So we do know how good drinking water is for the body, but it also turns out that it helps your well-being. Similar to breathing, research has linked dehydration to depression and anxiety, and dehydration causes brain functioning to slow down and not function properly. It's important to think of water as a nutrient that your brain needs.
Number 4, know your limits. I think I'm Wonder Woman and I can do everything. We are coming off of this newfounded female empowerment girl boss. Now I'm pushing even harder and doing even more. And that is okay until when I'm with my partner and I don't have anything left to give. For me, that's when I know that I've gone past my limit. Sometimes I say yes based on fear or fear of not having money or fear of upsetting someone. The book we referenced, my awesome AF boundary book, helped me to be okay about saying no without feeling bad about it. It validated my feelings and gave me a roadmap to balance.
In the guide, we also reference an article written by Jasmine Walker, a small business owner, writer, and social worker, and she gives us some great insight. No is a complete sentence. Saying no to others says yes to you. And no teaches people how to love and respect us. Number 5, track your progress and celebrate success. Once I've decided what I want to accomplish, I like having one sheet that I can hang where I can see it every day. And then I use those self-laminating sheets so I can check off everything once I've done it.
Not everyone likes using tracking sheets, but for those of you visual people that like to see your progress, we have included a tracking sheet that you can print and check off your accomplishments once you get them done. In closing, once you finish this section, you will have an understanding of where you are right now. Think of this section like an announcement on an airplane. You must first prioritize yourself before you can help others.
So we want to hear, what are your challenges in this section? Where did you find yourself resisting?
We'd also like to know how you are doing and what your solutions have been. Connect with us via social media or in the comments below. We created this guide for you and it will save you from an overwhelming amount of research. It will take you some time to get through and it won't be easy. So in this time, allow yourself the room to recover and even cry it out if you need to. How many of you have ever been through a trauma? Whether you broke your leg and you're out of work for 12 weeks, or you had a death in the family, or maybe you were asked to leave your last location, the list could really go on. Running your business has so many moving parts, and you can sometimes feel overwhelmed and like you don't know where to start. So what if there is a resource that you could access that would help get you organized and back on your feet? We created this guide right now because so many of us need the same kind of support at the same time. But really, it could really apply to anyone looking for a comprehensive guide to running a business. Like most projects in life, it takes a village. Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg says, if you want to be a true professional, you will do something outside of yourself. Something to repair tears in your community. Something to make a life a little better for others less fortunate than you. That's what I think a meaningful life is. Not living for oneself, but for one's community. In the spirit of that, during the pandemic, you have been at the forefront of our minds, and we've carefully and thoughtfully collaborated at how to best help you. We've had a lot of help. We couldn't have done it without our graphic design team, marketing team, and business mentors and resources. In our conversations with outside resources, we were delighted in the response we got. Even professionals not in our industry were impressed that this guide is based on business principles and has unbiased information. We made a commitment early on that we would only share information that has been put to practical application and has proven to be effective. And the cool thing is, we aren't stopping here. Our next project will be a great follow-up to this, and we will turn the conversation towards our customer and learn how to better handle difficult situations. Do you have a friend that comes to mind that could use this support? Please share the love and send them our way.